Hey everybody, Vaping Great here. I am going to show you how I keep a Billow RTA from leaking. Alright, now, everybody knows if you have experience or watched the reviews for this that it leaks and leaks and leaks, especially if you leave it on your side. And I've seen some really respectable, experienced vapors just give up on it. They say get a limo. Get a limo. It won't leak on its side. Billow does. Well, I fixed it. And it's all about this area right here. What happens is your wick gets oversaturated and condenses and goes onto these posts and fills up this area. I'm pretty sure that it should just have a juice well there. If they could just mill out a juice well right there, it'd solve everything. Anyway, the way I took care of this, let's just take a tiny piece of Japanese cotton is what I use. I don't know if you could use rayon or what. I'm just gonna gently poke it in there. You want to keep it fluffy. You want to keep it fluffy so it doesn't cake down in there. There we go. Oh, see if I can get my scissors in here. Sorry about the camera work, you guys. That may even be too much, to tell you the truth. That may be too much. It's alright. It's easily corrected. Like I said, it takes so little that it's barely perceivable. It takes a barely perceivable amount of cotton back there to solve this huge problem. I'm talking juice will just gush. Now I say it's just that. There is one other thing that I had to do, and I've tried them both individually and it just didn't work. It just was crazy. Every time you would take a puff off of this thing, just bubbles and bubbles coming up. I bet there's a better tool for this job too. But I don't have much of that sort of thing, so we'll do with what we have. Now, when I get it in there, I try to take it and just make sure none of that wick is over the chimney hole. And now you see that it's all filled in. And like I said, I may have used too much there. Still. And then as per the normal, practice, I'm going to take and ball all of this under. You tuck for balls. Tuck for balls. Oh, I should have had my juice handy. Because you really got to juice. And probably only going to do one side just for time's sake. Alright. Now you tuck for those balls. Keeping everything clear of the Cyclops, I guess is what you call it. You want no space here. You do not want juice to travel anywhere in this chamber without having the wick as a carrier. Or else it will splash and fucking go in your Cyclops hole. Excuse my French. Now let me go get some juice real quick. Got a little DIY here. Gave rid of the Van Cuss. Although I ain't doing 14 milligram anymore. Not in this sumbitch, I'll tell you that. Jeez Louise. I did have it at 13, and I've just been adding VG and a drop or two of flavor. I don't know what I'm at right now. Probably around an 8, 7 or 8. Alright. I want to get this saturated because everyone tells you, see some light, get my hand in there, everyone tells you not to put wick down in these juice holes. Gotta make sure I'm clear of all my stuff. Yeah. But you've got to, because there are so many holes. They don't pressurize properly. There's not a proper pressure system in this atomizer. It just has too much flow. So what I do is I very gingerly scrape off just the tiniest amount of cotton. I don't know if you guys can see just how minuscule. It looks gargantuan just through the viewfinder. But just a tiny minuscule to where it's just a clear coat of cotton in that channel. See, it's not even deep enough to come up past the edge. That's just juice. So minuscule, and it makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. I'm not joking, guys. But it's all about just scraping off just a few fibers to pull down in there. Here I am shooting a video, and now I realize I don't even know if the video will do it justice because you can barely even tell. And you have to do it after your juice or your cotton will just come flying right off. But that's it. That's it. At this point, you are ready to put your chimney on. Put it on and turn it real slow, y'all. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Now, once you get it on, you want to turn it real slow so that I'm sorry, I was focusing on turning it so slow. I lost my train of thought. You want to turn it slow so that your little wick balls don't get all turned around. This one will get pressed that way, and this one will get pulled this way, and you'll have dry hits and all sorts of problems. But most of all, you don't want that minuscule amount of cotton to come free of those channels. Also, I've noticed I've dropped my mod before and they came out of channels, and then I had leaking. Anyway, that's all the time I got on this memory card, you guys. But see, there you go, still in. Alright, there you go. Again, thank you so much to Star Vapes. You guys do not realize the immensity of gratitude that I have for this RTA. Also, I'm going to Vape Bash. That's right, you guys. I'm going to Vape Bash. I'm probably going to upload another video talking about that. But yeah, I'm excited. Again, I hope this helps anyone who's had this leaking issue. Now it's vaping great.